So welcome to part 2. Hopefully you've seen part 1. If not, I will probably label it correctly, so hopefully it'll be easy to find. Now here the call is to go down middle and then eventually go towards cat. So I make my way down middle with the bomb, which isn't the greatest idea as they have USPs and definitely have range over me and accuracy over me. Still though, I get into lower B tunnels and I just kind of hold the doors in middle until the smoke's up. Now once it's up, my teammate tells me to come up cat with him. So I follow him up cat. We take the site and I commit to it while my teammate gets flanked from cat. I have to turn around and kill this guy on cat and my other teammate gets the guy at goose. So now we have the site and I'm going to plant in a safe spot where you can see it from up top at long. A guy shoots my teammate from cat, and I'm thinking to myself, I want to hide until I can get a good shot. I'm feeling a little bit confident at this point because I started hitting a couple shots on the pistol round. Especially that, turn around 180 shot on the guy on cat. So I take him out. Now I'm going to buy up an and I believe I'll probably go through B tunnels and clear lower with Fawn. Now what we don't know on this round is that no one's really spotting middle. And we didn't know that there could be a guy that could actually get up middle. Which there is. So we come out here, down lower, and Matt gets shot from the doors. He takes him out, only to get shot by a guy aggressive on cat. I shoot at him, but my teammate takes him out. And now we're in a situation where there's one guy in B and two guys in A, but we don't actually know where everyone's set up because everything was so messed up. He gets a pick at B, and me and Shimmer are talking about going to A and just checking the site. So we come up, and as we're checking the site, there's no one here because the other two guys have already rotated thinking that we were going to go B, which would have probably been the smartest play. The site's clear, and then I look towards CT spawn, and I just kind of take this guy out. Okay, so I still have the This time, instead of going through B tunnels, I have a different spawn, so I decided to go somewhere else, which means I'm going to come down here towards mid. I'm going to watch the doors, and I'll see that guy cross, and I'm going to call it to my teammates. I don't know if there's 4 guys stacking A, but after taking A last round, I'm a bit curious and want to see if I can get inside. I spot 2 guys here, and I immediately fall back. I'm not going to contest that, not going to fight it, there's no reason to. We know that there's at least 2 guys in A, and I saw a guy cross that couldn't have been on that ramp yet. So we know that there's 3 guys A at this point. What we don't know is that they do seem to have an AFK. Like, I can see him here now. And I do remember him disconnecting, so at least I know why he disconnected. I throw a smoke middle. That's a really bad smoke, but I just wanted to give a little bit of cover so that my teammates could rush into B here and not have to worry about a scout. They smoke the door off, they plant the bomb, and I go into tunnels. Of course, the guy does flank from tunnels, and I finish him off while he's reloading. I guess he was reloading. He just wasn't shooting there for some reason. The last guy is an AFK, and... or wait, was that the AFK? No, the AFK is already lagged out. Okay. This is 4th round. Matt, Fawn, is actually, he has to go throw up. Like, he literally has to go AFK to throw up, so I do not buy an AWP this round. I figure that we're going to be in a pretty bad situation if I do buy one, and next round we'll have to save if we ended up losing this one because we were 4v4ing. But I actually thought we were 4v5ing because I didn't realize that one guy on the other team had actually disconnected at this point, but he actually comes back. So does Matt. So we're holding everything very passively, we're taking everything very slowly. Because we really just want to make sure that we stay alive, see if they make something aggressive happen. Especially with a bot on their team, but now the bot's gone. So they have 4 guys and we have 4 guys. Matt comes back around now. Anytime now. There we go. You see the bomb moving? That's fun. It just came back. And we decide that we're going to work out middle eventually, but we're going to fake up cat. So they go up cat. We throw a decoy. Our scout peeks out, and then we flash out middle. Or I thought, yeah, there, flash out middle, and go towards B. Luckily for us, because they only have 4 players, there's only one guy playing B. So I come out here, and I scan the site, seeing him in the back, and miss so many easy shots on him, but my teammate's able to get the trade. So they're rotating over, and really my team's got the site. There's 4 of them alive. They have a scout, AWP, and a M4, and unless they retake it really well, they're not going to win this round. So the AWP goes down, Shimmer picks it up and gives it to me next round, and then Matt gets that pick at the door, but he was up against 3 guys. There was not much he was going to do there. 4th guy was in the tunnel. So I believe I'm given the AWP. And I probably try to pick middle if I have it already. Oh no, he's picking middle. He actually gets picked in middle. I'm watching long, because he says he's going to give me the AWP after he's done picking. And he gets picked, and I decide to peek this and check to see if the guy's there. I watch for a couple seconds, but he doesn't re-peek. Meanwhile, there is a guy at long, pushed out, and my teammate's fighting him. Takes him down. I check middle after picking up the bomb. My teammate's out there already. I'm like, really? How did he get... So I throw a smoke, and I'm like, let's pinch B, guys. So I push through B tunnels, and I don't know there's a guy in B tunnels, but he takes me out instantaneously. So now there's one guy left on the other team. All of my teammates are low, 19, 28, and 31. This guy's got a scout, 1 bullet each person. Probably could pull the pistol and finish 2 of them off and kill 1 with a scout. So it's actually not a very secure situation, but they do have the bomb planted, and they're set up in pretty good positions. Matt's got tunnels. Nas has got window, and Zero's got door. He takes a shot, they know where he's at, and Zero's gonna push out on him. Actually, I thought he pushed. Never mind. Zero should have pushed down on him. Oh well. We won the round. Okay, I got my AWP. I'm gonna go towards middle and try to get a pick. It's not a good spawn for it, really, but it's always nice to see if I can do some damage here. The guy actually crosses mid. I see him. I know that he's crossing really fast. I figure he's got a scout. I'm gonna try one more attempt at it, but I don't think he actually re-peeks it. Now he's peeking it, but I'm not there. Okay, he went back to CT spawn. Alright, so my teammates are just jumping around over here, and I'm going to throw them the bomb, because they obviously know what they're doing. Guy on cat comes here, I miss the shot, and he doubles us right there, only to jump down, kill the next guy. Oh, and he actually aces this round, so let's get on him. So that breaks our momentum right there. That takes all the rounds that we just picked up and resets our money and makes everything a little bit more difficult. So we buy our AWPs again, and AKs, and I'm like, okay, so we can't let someone come up cat. We really need to make sure that that's being held. I go back to mid, I wait for the cross, he jumps, he goes down. And they still have 2 guys at B and 2 guys at A now. My teammate gets picked at corner at long, and one more of my teammates is out at long. So my initial idea is to come towards long, but the bomb is going towards B. So here I go. My teammate calls that there's a guy by car. Of course, you know how Counter-Strike is and Murphy's Law. So I'm going to flash this, and I'm hoping that he'll hide, and then when I'm holding this, he'll peek into me. But I get bored and pull my thing right as he comes out from a nade. But that takes him out. Now there's a guy in sight, but for some reason I didn't even think that there could be a guy there. I really just kind of was thinking they'd have a guy middle, and the other two guys were at B. Because originally my teammates had told me that they had seen them at mid and B. So yeah, miscalculation by me. And Matt was originally thinking of going back and going all the way back there, but now he was like, you know what, I'm just going to pick up his AWP and I'm going to shoot him in the back. So that's what he does. Because who would be still at long at that point in the round, right? So I buy an AWP this round because Matt gave it to no service, I believe. And I'll try to pick middle, but people are kind of walking in front and stuff there. I don't like that. Anyways, that guy's dead. Teammate got him. There's one guy B. We don't really know if they're playing the other guys at A or if they rotated a guy towards mid, but we assume that there's a guy in mid. Guy Cat goes down. We think there's a guy mid, a guy B, and a guy A now. My teammate goes out middle and calls that there's a guy close right. So I hold this angle, wait for him to peek, and my other teammate calls that there's a guy over here. I try to get the pick, but I miss this shot. Now I actually fight this guy a little bit longer than I really should have. That should have been an easy kill right there. And I just whiffed it, what can I say? So I start coming over here towards B. I tell my teammate that the B guy is going to have an AWP. I didn't know that the A guy would also have an AWP. But my idea is to smoke out middle and pinch B. So we throw smokes out middle. If there's an AWP at B and we send two guys towards B, we could have pinched them, but we instead go towards A because that's what they wanted to do. And that guy long kind of juked me out. I still have no idea how Zero saw that guy through the smoke right there. Because I did not. I watched long. Zero's watching, just playing Goose, and Shimmer's on A ramp. I don't believe Howdy actually comes. I think the bomb just goes off. But yeah, I just kind of watch it the entire time, hoping that if he comes, I'll be able to get the pick. And when the bomb's fast enough, I'll go into pit and just kind of hide. No real reason to take damage from the bomb or fight him for me. I got an expensive gun. Shimmer clears everything he can. Doesn't see anyone. Now I'm going to pick middle again, but I don't hit anyone. I spotted one out, and I didn't actually stay long enough to spot anyone else. But now we know that there's a scout in middle, and my teammates have taken down a couple. So one guy is on Cat, we know, from my teammate going down. The other two are at B, but we don't actually know this. My team is taking him out at long A. And I realized at that point that no one had gotten the bomb, so I went back to go get it. And the last guy is now in middle, and Nos takes him down before I can get to sight. I thought that was a really crappy round because I had no idea what was going on, and at the beginning of the round, no one decided to take the bomb. I always think that at least a rifle should have the bomb, or you guys should, it should be put into a safe place a little bit farther up on the map so that you don't have to go all the way back to T-spawn to get it, especially on Dust 2. I missed. I see one cross, I didn't see anyone else. I call what I see, and then I start watching long, because I don't have anyone watching long. Here a guy does peek out, and I miss an easy shot, and he gets out, I leg him, and then I finish him off. Now I go back to middle, and see if there's anyone pushing here. My teammates took out someone else, and we have 2 guys B tunnels. And I'm just kind of holding middle. Matt gets taken out at long, and I try to shoot this guy, but then I missed that shot too. I mean, I just could not hit any of those easy shots. So my teammates are going to rotate over, and we're going to take something together. I didn't know if I shot that guy through the door, but I actually did tell my teammate I shot that guy through the door because I thought I did, and it looks like I actually did hit him. And then afterwards I did see the assist when my teammate kills him. So we're going to creep out long. I got a flash. I'll flash over and my teammate will go out. Now he says to check pit, which is not fun. So I jump down and check it. Saw the guy in sight, take a shot and miss another easy shot. I throw a smoke to smoke the cross. My teammate smokes the cross too. I throw a molly into sight to try to prevent this guy from peeking out over the smoke, but he actually peeks out the top left like people do, and I get killed, but my teammate trades him. Still, it's in a 2v2 situation. Zero is going to plant for long. This guy creeps through the smoke and Shimmer takes him down. And now we got a 2v1 situation. So I'm going to keep working the mid picks because I want to kill someone through the damn doors again. No, it's nice to spot, but honestly it kind of, I think it's this round where it becomes our downfall. Our mid guy gets picked and then I believe it's this round. I guess not. So I shot at that guy, but I ducked down because I saw him and I didn't want him to hit me. So I figured I'd try to duck down and shoot him through the cement because I was scared that if I didn't, he'd out-react me. Now there's a guy middle. I know he's middle somewhere because he did throw that aggressive flash. But I didn't know exactly where, so I just kind of peeked out and shot him. I do watch middle here, trying to see if I can see a cross, but I don't see him. I do hear footsteps here, and I call it to my teammate that there's probably a guy mid or B. And then I peek sight. That guy shoots at me, and I take him down. I think the sight's clear, but it's not. Zero's got B, he's holding this angle. He mollies off. That guy's got an AWP, so we're telling him not to peek it anymore. Shimmer's making his way around as fast as he can with his knife and the bomb. It's a long journey, my friends. Throws the bomb across so he doesn't get spotted crossing, and Zero plants the bomb. Now Shimmer's going to go back into tunnels, and Zero is going to be watching door / listening for window. He hears door, he calls it, and Shimmer sets up looking at the door. He calls window now, and Shimmer looks towards the window, and Zero finishes them off. I watch middle, and this is the round that goes haywire. Okay. They're desperate. They bought Scout and, M4s, FAMAs, because if they lose this, it's over. They take out one of my teammates. I'm watching for long push because they tend to like to push that long, but again, I fail on it. At this point, I'm completely frustrated with it. Anyways, there's a guy middle. He scouts me through the door. He actually scouts me through the door again. I shouldn't keep re-peeking him. The movement speed of that scout is so damn quick, and he keeps hitting me through the door. It's not fun. Check long again, take another shot at him and miss him. And then I go back to middle and peek this slowly, getting that scouter down. My teammate calls he's on the car, and I miss an easy shot and go down myself. Still though, there was 4 more to kill, even if I had 3 more to kill after I had gotten that one. And I had like 3 health, so very low odds. I didn't really try to do too much except get a couple picks here and there, because I was whiffing shots left and right anyways. Confidence isn't too great right now with my aim, so I peek middle, but I'm a little bit scared about it this time. I'm just gonna keep like holding really gay angles and peeking it for like a moment, watching the top there in case he jumps up with a scout or something. Smoke fades. I peek this. I don't see anyone. I look towards long. I'm holding it. Guy peeks out. I finally connect with a shot. I check middle again. I don't see anyone. My teammate gets a pick. I go to middle. Check the doors. I know that he's fighting my teammate. I'm hoping he's going to cross. So I'm just kind of holding here. And he does cross, and I miss an easy shot again. Then I shoot him through the door. So I made up for it. Now, Matt's pinching from long, and I tell him that I'll come look at the site if he goes up long. So he's pushing up, and then I push up Cat so that we can pinch this guy, but he takes him out before I get here. Then I smoke off CT spawn. He calls it it's a bad smoke to let my teammates know. My other teammate comes up Cat with a bomb. And I go towards long and just watch the doors. Howdy's B-hopping his ass off. Making his way up Cat, he picks up an M4. And I think he just dies. Yeah, good game. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I'll tweak it and, you know, fix it up for the next one. Thank you. Have a nice day.